Talk about what's really important. Prep Pigskin Report. Games of the week. Look at that. Coronado at Crawford. That'll be Crawford's first game in their new stadium with under the lights for the very first time. Then I'll be up at La Casa Canyon, San Marcos, Hilltop, Chula Vista, Lincoln Christian. As for the rest of the games, looks like that. Cathedral, Mira Mesa. Here's our Pigskin Idol game, and then the small school game, Hoover taking on a University City. And we have just enough time to announce our Derek from Domino's winner. Every Friday we post a bunch of photos that the Alarm Clock Pep Rally with Allie on our Westside PPR Facebook page. Allie spending the past Friday at Monte Vista. All you have to do is find the photo with Derek from Domino's and then share it on all of our social media platforms. You'll be entered to win, just like this week's winner, Bob Langmaid. Bob, send us a direct message on Facebook. You can find out how you can claim your free Domino's gift card. How about we talk some more preps? Otay Ranch facing Bonita Vista on the volleyball court. We go to game one as Lady Mustangs Elise Ramirez sets up Riza Garcia. She gets her first of 9 kills. Later in game 4, Garcia sets up Karen Cordero. She gets one past the defense for the kill. She would finish with a game-high 12 kills. Otay Ranch winning 3 games to 1. Over at Kearny, the Lady Comets taking on Morse. Lady Tiger Jalissa Frank opens up the block party in the first set. The Comets keep it close, though. This is Nidwith Agatu sends everybody home as Morse wins in 4, the final 3-1. Hitting the links, Montgomery and San Ysidro girls at the National City Golf Course. At the 4th, this is Elaine Mugara out of the sand, and she gets it real close. In the 5th, it's Christina Lopez with a nice 2-putt for pars. Montgomery wins the final 338 to 480. How about we jump in the pool for some water polo? High Tech High taking on Hilltop. First quarter action. The Lancers Skylar Garces gets a nice cross to Daniel Gonzalez. He finds the top right of the corner for the score. He finished with 7 goals. Later in the 4th, the Lancers Marcus Strada can't find an open man, so he takes the shot from 10 yards out. His 4th goal of the game. Hilltop wins the final 10-5. It's a good day to be in the water as Ramona meets Patrick Henry at the San Diego Open Water Polo Tournament. The Bulldogs build a 3-goal lead behind Nate Duffy, who scores 3. The Patriots rally to tie the game, and in overtime, Ramona goalkeeper saves the first shot, but Seth Farr steals the ball and scores the golden goal. Patrick Henry goes on to win this one, the final 9-8. The host school, Steele Canyon, welcoming Oceanside in another first-round game. The Cougars' Henry Williams lines up the laser for one of his 3. Later, it's teammate Trevor Moore weaving through the defense to score one of his game-high 4. This one, all Steele Canyon, the final 16-2. Well, some sad news report from San Diego State. Aztec alum and superfan Tom Abels passed away Monday morning at the tender age of 91. Abels attended 788 football games, including Saturday's game against Boise State. He also attended more than 1,000 basketball games. We'll have more on Mr. Abels on Tuesday. Speaking of the Aztecs, here's Matt Gilson on the Aztecs' plans to bounce back in the battle for the oil can on Saturday.
For the first time this season, San Diego State finds itself picking up the pieces after a loss.
We watched film today, and it was hard to watch because we missed a lot of opportunities and we made a lot of mistakes, but it's just a learning curve that we got to grow from.
Sundays are always difficult after a loss. I sat there, I watched the game on TV probably like 3 or 4 times. You got to give yourself that time to think about it, and you kind of realize how much it means to you once you finally lose. So it's kind of just a wake-up call. We've been looking at it like that. Now it's like our season's over and nothing like that. It's a wake-up call, and we got woken up.
With Fresno State coming to town on Saturday, the Aztecs must quickly turn the page. Of course, much more easily said than done.
It's going to be hard in the beginning because, we're still stuck on a loss, but we got to brush it off. We got to learn from our mistakes, like I was saying, and just go on to the next game because it's a really big game for us. Fresno's undefeated in our side of the division, and we're 1 game behind them, so this is really it.
With a win over the Bulldogs, Rocky Long's crew would be right back in pole position to make the conference title game.
They're good. They got. I think it's probably the best receiving core we play up to this point, and they got Keyshawn Johnson. They got a lot of good weapons.
They're scoring about 33 or 34 points a game. They're the #1 team in our league for scoring defense. They're the 2nd team in our league for turnover ratio. So they're a good football team. Every league game is the most important game of the year when you play it. When you get into your side, especially your side of the league, head-to-head means something.
From Montezuma Mesa, Matt Gilson, KUSI Sports.
All right, over at USD, the Toreros are holding a casting call for the best 81. USD's athletic department is planning on having the largest band in the land playing at all of their basketball games, simply known as the 81.
We think by creating the largest band in college basketball, The volume in the building is going to completely change. The intimidation factor is going to be completely different.
It's so loud, and when you get a really good band that's really, excited and enthusiastic and energized, it just makes such a great home court advantage.
Energy in the building, and that's what we're striving for. That's contagious. Our players check on to that. Other people in the stands check on to that, and then it just makes the building electric.
I might have to, hit a three and run up in the crowd and start hopping on the trombone. I might have to do that this season.
Wow. All right. Hold on. Let's do it again.
All right.